So hello and welcome to the April 2025 instalment of Last Month in UK Funfairs. Now this is out a few days later than planned. There were a couple of things that I just needed to finalise on, as well as double check over a couple of bits that I did actually end up missing. Now to start off, seems to be a tradition, skipping events, because there hasn't been anything in this category in terms of reporting on, so we're just going to jump straight into new rides. So let's take a look at what's been happening there.
The Sartori Techno Jump, named Invasion for William Warwick, has finally opened following numerous updates. The ride opened at the Funderland event in Cork after being collected fresh from the factory in Italy. We hope to catch this ride should it open in the UK very soon. There is now a third outwards-facing confolding group extreme for Scotland following Sedgwick's Toxic and Wheatley's Air Max. This one, called Surge, was recently completed for Jordan Wilmot and went on to debut at the Galactic Carnival event at Glasgow Silverburn. The second of the two brand new technical Park Loop Fighter rides for 2025 has reached the UK following Taylor's Matrix. The highly anticipated Psycho for Alex Crowe has finally arrived in the country and made its first ever opening at Stuart Park in Middlesbrough. Do you come from a land down under? Well, what's coming to the UK certainly does. Some interesting news to come out of Australia, as Martin Draper has purchased the 4-arm Tivoli remix named Extreme from TPA Shows. It is unconfirmed when the ride originally built in the UK will return to the country, but reports suggests it is currently making its way back and will arrive hopefully very soon. And just like that, out pops the second 10-arm PWS Super Trooper for the UK. This one, called Aviator, has been completed for George Evin Jr., who picked up the ride from the firm shortly after completion and went on to first open with the ride at Clapham Common in London. Speaking of PWS Super Troopers, the next one in line is currently in the works, as the Thurston family have shared a photo showing the build progress of their new ride named Inferno. The theming of the ride has been a hit with followers and is shaping up to set a new standard for this type of ride. The upcoming 6-arm Tivoli remix named Enter 6.0 for John Bomber Smith has shared more teasers of the ride. During April, they shared CAD drawings of the handrail design as well as a shot of the arm covers being finalized. This sure is shaping up to be something else entirely, and can't wait to see more updates.
And now on to some ride changes that have happened during the month.
Edward Danter Jr. has sold his mirror maze named Ice Mountain to Charles Porter. The attraction, which was built by Active Leisure Ideas Limited in March 2015, went on to debut with Charles at the Spring Chipping Sodbury Mop. The prototype Trooper XL, which was built and travelled by Perrin Mart of PM Rides, has been sold to Stuart Stanworth and has opened at Tur Prince under the new ownership. The ride has definitely served Perrin phenomenally over the past 5 years, and here's to hoping this fantastic ride will do the same for the Stanworth family moving forwards. Darren and Colin Noble have sold their PWS Sizzler Twist to Thompson Event Group. The ride made its first opening in the UK at Stirling following some time out in Saudi Arabia. Michael Lee of Flamingo Park Hastings has sold his AK Ride swing tower named Flying Machines to Henry Brett. The ride first opened in Henry's ownership with the McKean family at Bramcote Hills Park in Nottinghamshire. The PWS Super Trooper, which was built for Botton's Pleasure Beach in Skegness, has been sold to John Davis, who first opened with the ride at Hook Road Arena of Epsom in Surrey. The ride was originally a semi-park model before going back to PWS to be converted into a road model. It's never nice hearing about a ride being scrapped, and we've just heard that the Eiley Rocco plane of Brad Mitchell was scrapped during the winter. This is a sad one for us, as it has previously opened at a local ground that's walking distance from us during its time with Aaron Phillips. Nicholas Wilson has taken over ownership of the Reverchon Matterhorn named Screamer from Ray Armstrong Wilson. The ride first opened in the hands of Nicholas at Wanstead Flats Easter Fair in London. Michael Mulhern has sold his Miami-type ride named Jumanji to Dylan Kelly. The ride, which was built by Czech manufacturer Janisek Rides, first opened with Dylan in the district of Twinbrook on the outskirts of Belfast. Cray Mattia has sold his PWS jumper named Disco Fever to Jameson Weston. The ride, which previously resided at Bren in Somerset, was heavily refurbished in the hands of Cray and went to debut with Jameson in Northampton following the purchase. Stefan Cubbins, Nathan, and Reed Holland have sold their Van der Beek Star flyer named Sky Dance to James Stokes and Bailey McCarry. The ride, which opened under the company name CHS Attractions, went on to first open with the new owner at Edinburgh Galactic Carnival. James Burton has taken over the Fabry Booster from wife Bridget. The ride opened under this ownership change for the first time at Castlefield of Southsea in Hampshire. Marshall Jr. and Grant Tattam have sold their Sabima Super Bob to Madison McCarry. The ride made its first outing under the new Scottish ownership, funnily enough on the English side of the border, at Berwick Rangers Football Club of Berwick upon Tweed in Northumberland. And with all that, back to the studio.
So that is it for the April 2025 instalment of Last Month at UK Funfairs. Now, in terms of our video scheduling of what we've got left in the drafts, there are a couple of videos from the Bath Easter Fair we still yet to release. Mainly the two just being of Sean's Matterhorn. Then we've also got some videos from Southampton Common left to upload, and then still some videos from Hereford. But also, interestingly, normally by the end of May we'd be away at a charity event. However, this year I'm not going, so I am, while it's on, I just feel like I need to be away from home, I am actually going to make a trip to the southeast because I want to visit some family down there, and there are a couple of places I do have my eye on. I believe there might be something going on in my grandparents' hometown, and I believe that Eastbourne might be happening as well. So if Eastbourne is happening, I'll get there if I can. And also, while I'm down there, Thorpe Park is literally on the way, so I will be getting some stuff for the theme park YouTube channel, so do keep your eye out over there. But anyway, looking forward to this. Whatever comes next, well, I don't know what I just said what's coming, but whatever comes next during my visit to the southeast, I'll keep you guys posted. Check the socials for wherever I get up to. Also, actually, there was one other thing I actually forgot. I very nearly forgot about two things. So coming after this will actually be a vlog from Shepton Mallet, because it was scaled down and compared to what it was previous years. I decided that the vlog would be more kind of, because people seem to enjoy the Thunderbolt vlog that I did, so I decided to give it another go with this as a very last minute change. Also, with next month being June, it will be the Hoppings. However, I'm not actually going this year, mainly because we're talking nearly £300 in terms of travel costs, hotel costs. It's a very long trek from the southwest, and I need to put that money that would have been spent onto that into duties outside of fairs. So I'm a little bit disappointed, also given that Tom Matthews' Skyfall is going, so that I would have been excited for had I would have been going, but it's just not to be this year. In terms of June, I might keep my eye out on something else if something does pop along, but we'll see what just happens along the way. But I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, see you later.